Adopt Me's newest pet is going to be a magpie. Here's how you can go and get it. Starting off, we have this update that's leaving the game in 10 days, which means after the 10 days, you won't be able to go and purchase any of these pets, so I advise you go and get them. In case you go and collect petware, you might have noticed one of the items is no longer purchasable. Adopt Me made this statement saying, unfortunately, we missed that we already released a police hat that looked nearly identical to the inspector hat that we released today. I guess it's just what Adopt Me likes that style. This wasn't our intent. We've removed the inspector hat and refunded all those who purchased it. So the only two items you can buy for petware is these two. So go and get these before they leave the game, I guess. Now, as you can see, there's a thing that says 3 days. Can you guess what that is? Well, that is going to be the location of the magpie. And I'll tell you how you can go and get that shortly. Now, for a long time, I've been going and complaining that the 2D Tuesday is at the worst possible time. It used to be at 9 PM UK time, a time when I was normally getting ready to sleep. Well, Adopt Me has now changed it. Now, you can actually do it at 3 different times, which is kind of cool. Big W from Adopt Me. Now, it does say now at 3 different times to help people around the world. If you're in Pacific time, it is this interesting. It literally says every single location. So because I'm in the UK, it says it will be at 4 PM UK time. So let's go. 3 different times. So there you go. There's the 3 different times. I guess you can just Google them into whatever time zone you are in, and you can go and calculate it. It does say it will show up for everyone logged in at that time, but once you get your box, it won't show up again until the next week. All players get a free 2D kitty that gives them bucks and XP. So you can only get 1 box per account per event. This does mean though that you technically now have 3 opportunities to go and use an alt account to go and get the boxes. So if you really want to go and get 2D kitty boxes, you could technically log in at each of these times, assuming that you don't sleep. And if you go and do that, it will allow you to basically get 3 2D kitty boxes, but you have to go and keep swapping accounts. So this would be account 1, this will be account 2, this will be account 3, and that will allow you to go and get even more 2D kitty boxes. And this is coming into play as of tomorrow, so in case you're wondering why 2D Tuesday is going and changing, it's to allow more people around the globe to actually participate, which is great. Great news, Adopt Me. Now we're on to the newest pet. It is called the Magpie. This is Adopt Me's thumbnail, and it says, help the magpies. And then we can see the siren, and then we can see the pet. So this right here is the pet. Bro, what? How is that a magpie? I'm gonna zoom in on it so we can see it. Which way's home? I don't know, something about this just looks like a pigeon. Okay, now in the UK, I have magpies. I've seen a bunch of magpies, and something about this just isn't giving me magpie vibes. I don't know why. I feel like something's just wrong with it. I mean, when you literally Google the animal magpie, you get this black and white bird with like a slightly blue tail. And then we see Adopt Me's version, and it just really doesn't look like it captures a magpie. That might just be me. I feel like this needs to be black, and that needs to be white, and maybe it looks better sat down instead of flying. Something about this just doesn't look like a magpie to me. I can't quite put my finger on it, but hey, if you love it and you like magpies, then this is your new pet that you can adopt, and it's bucks. Let's go. I am so happy it's bucks. If this was another Roblox pet, I think players would have legitimately quit the game. So you can also go and find them. You know, it says 2 out of 3 animals found. It means you can double the total rewards you can get for each time you play, is to quote Adopt Me how they went and phrased that thing. So I wonder if that does also mean it will go and double the 50 bucks reward. For example, the find all 3 missing animals actually goes and gives you 50 bucks. But also finding one, for example, I'm about to go and find the sneak weasel. You can see I'm on 448. If I find it, it is now on 458. So you actually get 10 bucks by going and finding a pet. So that means if you find all 3, that's an additional 30 bucks. And potentially you can go and do an extra task, but just remember to go and press claim. So many people aren't going and claiming their tasks, I highly advise you go and do it. So again, the location is going to be here. The price of this pet, I said it's bucks. The price is it the same as this? How much is this one? It's actually cheaper than the Sneak Weasel. It is 1,050 bucks, which is interesting. It is going to be an uncommon. Oh, to be fair, this one's a rare, so I guess that makes sense. The rare is 1,500 and an uncommon is 1,050. Interesting to know. So it's quite a bit cheaper. I don't really mind the rarity. An uncommon, 1,050 bucks for an uncommon does still sound expensive. Then again, 1,500 for a Sneak Weasel does sound like kind of like they're stealing all your bucks. I haven't actually checked out the values of a Sneak Weasel yet, so let's have a look. Okay, yeah, a Sneak Weasel really isn't worth much. According to Adopt From Me, my own value trading website that I co-own, I highly advise you go and check out adoptfrom.me and use this for your daily value trades. The Sneak Weasel is worth 0.14. That's wild. I thought it would be worth a bit more than that considering the bucks. And then what's the German Shepherd worth? 4? I mean, it is Robux. I guess there's a lot of demand for that. Maybe the high demand, it's worth 4 in value. That's crazy considering it's like 200 Robux. Interesting. Anyway, go and check out Adopt From Me. We have a very big announcement soon, which is basically a massive giveaway. Adopt Me's world's biggest bucks giveaway, where every single person that signs up to the website will be entered into a giant giveaway to go and get like hundreds of thousands of bucks of a shopping spree. I'll make sure to go and do a full explanation later, but if you haven't already checked out the website, check it out now. And once that giveaway is all set up, I will make a separate video to go and tell you about that. So yeah, that's everything that we need to know. We're going and getting the brand new Magpie. 2D Tuesday is going and getting a longer amount of runs. And they're also going and doing some other additional updates to go and help improve trading and communicating with people through trading, but they just haven't quite mentioned it yet because there's a lot they're working on. They said they're bundling some small quality of life changes that we could put together while we have a couple days spare. We'll have the full list of what that is included later in the week when they know what has made the deadline. So I guess they're working on a lot of things and they don't want to announce something in case they don't quite meet their deadline and it's not released at the same time. But their examples are improving trades chat functionality on consoles, adding a task board alert when your lure is ready to claim. So that's kind of fun. It'll be like, hey, claim your lure. And increasing the number of pages your profile can support. I've never actually checked how many pages your profile can include, but I guess they're going and increasing it, which is quite fun. So that's cool. If you like having a profile, I guess that's probably useful for the trading restrictions and the chat restrictions. If you enjoyed this video, press the button on the screen to check out a video where I hatch every single Adopt Me egg. I'm not even kidding. Every single one hatched in this video. That's why it's 40 minutes long. YouTube thinks you'd like to go and check it out, so go press that button to check it out next. Or for my non-gaming channel, press the button in the bottom left, and I hope to see you there.